Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today we're going to talk about the energies that are going to be surrounding you on Valentine's Day. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless, you're meant to see it right now. So, your Valentine's Day. We have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Fool, and then from Lenormand, you have the Moon, the Letter, the House, the Tree, and the Whip. Okay, so darling, with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles at the beginning of your reading, there's some strong single energy here. So I'm hearing that for most of you, you've been single for quite a while and you're kind of happy about it. You know, the Nine of Cups, this is the card of satisfaction. Someone who's single, but someone who's not desperate, someone who enjoys being alone. And then with the Four of Pentacles, this is someone who feels complete by themselves. You know, look at you. Whether you're a man or a woman, he is representing you right now. You have a crown, right? You have your own treasure, your gold, your coins, your pentacles. So you feel complete. You feel rich, you know? It's not like you're desperate for a relationship, for a connection, for a boyfriend, for a girlfriend. You're happy being by yourself, but look at these numbers. 9 is not 10, right? It's not perfection. 4 is stability, yes, but it's not 6. It's not harmony. So yes, darling, you're kind of happy, you're kind of content, but you're still looking for something more. You know, like love, romance would be nice to have. It's not like you're totally craving it and you can't live without it. You know, it's no desperate energy. There's nothing like that I'm sensing here, but you want it, you're dreaming about it, not so urgently, but it would be nice to have for you, this kind of relationship. And darling, the good news is that this Valentine's Day, something is going to begin. The Ace of Pentacles. Aces are all about new beginnings, something new. And in the context of love, traditionally, actually, the Ace of Pentacles can even be considered better than the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups, this is new love, new connection, the beginning of new romantic feelings. But the Ace of Pentacles, when the situation is love, this is the guarantee of a stable new relationship, stable feelings, because Pentacles they're all about material stability, reliability, solidity. So this isn't just some crush, you know, this isn't some impulsive connection. This is something that will grow into something wonderful, something you can rely on, okay? Who is the person involved? With the Star and the Fool here, probably very strongly an Aquarius. The Star is the card of Aquarius and the Fool is the card of Uranus, ruler of Aquarius. So very, very strongly air sign, right? Now, there's something very unique about this person. They're intelligent, but not in the traditional way. You know, they're not the book smart. They're not the math whiz. They're not the one who's good in writing essays, something like that. They're intelligent in the way that they're well informed when it comes to politics, society, culture, things like that, but they are kind of an outcast, darling. You know, this person, they're confident. They're kind of like you, actually, with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles energy. They know who they are. They're content with who they are. They love who they are. But some people don't see them that way. They think they're weird, bizarre, you know, like weird in a bad way, you know, someone so different, someone so disruptive, you know. This person, man or woman, they know their own value, they're independent, they're intelligent, they're very strong in their beliefs and their principles, but not a lot of people like that, enjoy that, you know. So this person is kind of a loner, but do you see the yellows? You have yellows too. They have yellows, so they're happy either way, You know, they know that they're not for everyone, but they're okay with that. This person, they love wearing, you know, very bright colors. Their fashion sense, it's kind of different. You know, their difference, the way that they are, their weirdness, it manifests in many ways. Their beliefs, their religious beliefs, their spirituality, their political views, the way that they dress, the way that they carry their hair, you know, everything about them is kind of unique, kind of bizarre as other people would judge them, but I'm hearing that not for you. You're going to enjoy this, you're going to like this. So darling, this Uranus Aquarian energy, this is something that they embody, whether this person is actually an Aquarius sun rising or dominant, or this is just the energy that they're kind of exuding. You know, when you see them, there's something weird but confident about them, right? There's something different, bizarre, but intelligent and well informed about them. There's independence, there's confidence. And with new beginning cards, right? Aces are ones, new beginnings. The Fool is even better than 1 to 0, completely clean slate, right? So this isn't someone that you've been with romantically. For some of you, you probably already know this person. You know, you've seen them, you're hanging around with them, but it's not someone that you know romantically. It's not an ex, it's not a former flame. You don't know them that way yet, okay? Probably an acquaintance, probably a neighbor, a friend, right? A friend of a friend. So, darling, this is what's happening. Valentine's Day. The singledom, the singlehood is still there, but it's the beginning of something new with someone who's probably an Aquarius with the moon here. This person is someone you met or you will meet in a formal context, like at work. Or if you're not working yet, what's the equivalent of work for you? A social function, at the country club with your parents, you know, at school, at an academic event, conference, or gathering, right? Something formal, not casual. This is where you have or will meet, okay? And then with the letter and the house, this is very clear again. The single energy is still strong. What do I mean by that? You're probably not going to be out on a date with this person on Valentine's Day. You're not going to, you know, go to the movies and have dinner, do something romantic, but they will send you something. Like I said, yeah, the single energy, but this is the beginning of something. So with the letter here in the house, you're probably going to be alone watching Netflix or doing what you do, but they will tell you of their intentions, of how they feel towards you. So either you will receive a call, a text message, a DM from them, flowers, chocolates, a love letter, right? This is them declaring their intentions. So darling, that is what you can look forward to on Valentine's Day. Someone telling you how they feel about you. Someone new, right? Probably an air sign, very strongly an Aquarius. And then with the tree here, this is beautiful. Like I said, this is a mirror of the Ace of Pentacles. Tree is all about growth in Lenormand, so this is going to be stable. On Valentine's Day, it's still a seed, you know? It's still something very new, but it's going to grow into something big and stable and solid. This is all of the card of spirituality. So everything I said about them, you know, their principles, their values. And like I already said, you both have yellows, right? Independent, confident, complete energy. That is something that you probably share. You know, you both believe in the universe. You both believe in something bigger than yourselves, whether that's religion, God, or just, you know, some higher power that to you is abstract. You believe in something big, right? You're both intuitive. You both pay attention to your dreams and messages from the universe or angels or whatever it is that you believe in. There is a mirroring and echoing in your beliefs, right? Your spiritual, probably political beliefs as well. And then this is such a kinky message. Whip in Lenormand, this is the card of sex, right? So something very romantic, something very physical, right? So on Valentine's Day, this is something that will begin in your life. This kind of energy, something sexual, something passionate, right? So this relationship, it's not going to be just an intellectual connection or some sort of weird friendship. It's going to be stable. Like I said, the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's going to grow. The tree, house is also the card of stability. And then with the whip here, it's going to be official. It's going to be physical. It's going to be sexual. If you're too young for that, then it's, you know, it's going to be kissing and hand holding and other PDA things like that. Okay, so darling, there you go. This Valentine's Day, The single energy is probably still very strong. We have house here, we have the 9 of cups. You're still probably going to spend it alone, but you will receive a message or a gift, a declaration of feelings for you from someone who's going to be in your life, who's going to be in a relationship with you, probably an Aquarius, so look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your Valentine's Day. We have the 9 of Swords, Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the High Priestess. For Lenormand, we have the Gentleman, the Bear, the Key, the Sun, and the Mice. Okay, so darling, your Valentine's Day is going to involve a lot of fire energy. But first, let's talk about you before we talk about your person. With the 9 of Swords here, this is the card of desperation. This is the card of anxiety, worry. So I'm hearing that for some of you in the past, right? This is in the left side of your spread. So in the past, you were very desperate about romance. You know, you're like, oh, I'm 18, I've never been kissed. I'm 22, I've never been in a relationship. I'm 30, when am I gonna get married? Will I ever meet the one? You know, that kind of worried, anxious, hopeless kind of energy is something that you embodied before. But 2 to 3 months ago, that all changed for you. Temperance, you received this blessing from the divine, this inner calm, this serenity, this knowing that what's meant for you will be for you. You know, what's yours will not pass you by. So there's nothing to worry about, right? You learned how to be happy by yourself, right? You learned that it's okay that you're alone for now, because in divine timing, your true love is going to come, right? And arrive in your life. So this is where you are right now. And darling, because of that, they're going to come into your life, right? By Valentine's Day, love is going to come for you, because you know, this is how you were manifesting before, and this never works. The law of attraction never works when you're coming from a place of desperation, right? From a place of sadness and darkness. No, you have to manifest good things in your life by thinking good things, you know, kind of like Peter Pan. To fly, you have to have your good thoughts, right? Good memories, good vibes. So you weren't doing that before, and now you are. Now you're like, what's yours won't pass you by. What's meant for me will always be for me. You know, now you sleep calmly, serenely, you know, with tranquility and peace in your heart, knowing that whoever is meant for you will find you. And that is how you manifest romance in your life. That is why, darling, in the middle of your spread, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This wheel of romance, it was stuck for a very long time. It wasn't moving for you. Finally, this Valentine's Day, it will. And look, it's a major arcana. You have a lot. 4 out of 5 major arcana. So this wheel is going to turn, and you are going to be shocked. The Tower, darling, this is gonna rock your world. Because here you are. And you're thinking, okay, it's going to take a while. Romance is going to take a while to come into my life. That's fine. I'm fine. And then suddenly it just lands on your lap without warning, right? So this is what's going to happen, darling. It is going to rock you to your core. But once this person comes in your life, you know, after the initial shock, you're going to realize, you're going to recognize and see that this is the person you've always been waiting for. For some of you, this is literal. Okay, this is direct. The actual person that you've been dreaming of. The actual one that you've been fantasizing about, hoping for. For others, it's more like the qualities, the characteristics, you know, the energy of the person that you've always wanted. That is what's going to come to you now. Specifically, who are we talking about? A fire sign, like I said, undeniably. Here you have Temperance, the card of Sagittarius. Here you have the Wheel of Fortune, the card of Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius, and the card of luck and victory. So Leo energy as well. The Tower is the card of Mars, ruler of Aries. So you have all of the fire signs, darling. You have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So fire, definitely someone attractive, someone passionate, someone extroverted, they are going to come for you. And since they're very energetic and lively and confident and extroverted, darling, your Valentine's Day, they're actually going to approach you. Okay, look, the gentlemen, they're here. Whether they're a man or a woman, they are being represented by this card. Okay, the gentlemen, they're actually going to come for you. They're actually going to invite you out to dinner, to a movie. They're going to knock on your door. They're going to call you. They're going to invite you somewhere, tell you how they feel. This is something concrete. This is something tangible. This isn't some hint or some clue that they're going to give you. They're not just going to send you a meme or some gif or some cute, joke or whatever, lovable quote or something like that. No. This is an actual step, something official that they're going to take. So, darling, on Valentine's Day, look out for a fire sign because they're really going to ask you out. They're going to give you a gift. They're going to declare how they feel for you. This is something concrete. This is something tangible. This is something certain, right? This is what's going to happen. And then with the bear here, more about this person, okay? So we know about their personality. What about their physical appearance? They look very bulky, not necessarily chubby or fat or something like that. It's more muscular, very domineering, physically speaking, athletic, and again, confident. They just walk with confidence. They dress with confidence. The way that they carry themselves, a bit intimidating, actually. Fire signs, right? So very extroverted, very out there, that kind of energy. But look, it's yellow, so it's all good. It's more positive. It's not like you're going to be scared of this person. You're going to think that they're coming on too strong. No, not like that. There's a bit of intimidation, a bit of shock, like we said, with the tower, because they're just really determined, to ask you out and to spend their time with you. They're very frank, very direct with how they're going to talk to you, declare their feelings, but it's all about strength, strength of character, strength of personality, and also how they look like, darling, right? So very bulky, like muscular, whether they're a man or a woman. A lot of women have athletic bodies, right? So this is how it's going to be. And actually, if they are a woman and if you are a man, then you see the intimidation is kind of there. Very direct, very frank, very confident. That kind of energy is what they're going to embody. Right, so this is the person that you have to look out for. And then this is just so beautiful with the key here and the sun. This person could definitely be the one, right? The key is the solution, the answer. The sun is the ultimate joy and happiness. So, darling, this person, this fire sign, is the answer to all of your romantic dreams, to whatever is missing in your life when it comes to romance, when it comes to love, that kind of relationship. They are the answer. They are the one. And this energy is going to begin in your life Valentine's Day, right? And also, actually, this is mirrored by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the card of your higher self. Yourself that reincarnates, yourself that is wiser and older than your physical body, than your physical self. This is someone who already knows this person. Your higher self already knows who this person is. So soulmate energy, right? Some say twin flame, that's how they label it, but the one for you, your life partner. There, who's coming for you this Valentine's Day. Darling, this is going to be big. Really shocking, because just as you gave up the desperation and the constant search, just as you deleted the dating apps and all of that, the moment you stop the desperation and the urgency of looking for your lover, your soulmate, that's when they're going to come, and just Lady Luck is going to be on your side, helping you begin this beautiful new romantic chapter in your life. But darling, here's the thing. So we talked about so many beautiful things, something wonderfully shocking with the tower, luck and fortune, and the wheel finally moving, getting unstuck with the wheel of fortune, the High Priestess, and then the key and the sun, talking about this person being your soulmate, being the one for you. So positive, right? Here's the thing though. The end of your reading is the Mice, and it's a very negative card. This card is all about disease and decay, theft, someone that takes away. That is the bad thing, okay? The good news, though, is that it's you. You're your own enemy. So that means you can combat yourself, right? This isn't an external energy, an external source, a third party, a different person. It's you, darling. It's your negativity. This is where you are right now. And it took you a long time to get here. This confidence, this serenity, this is where you used to be. And once this person, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, comes into your life, asks you out, gives you flowers, chocolates, you might revert back to this. You might be so shocked that you're not going to believe that this good thing is actually happening to you, and you are just going to step away from it, right? Lock yourself away from it. Instead of owning it, claiming it, enjoying it, you are going to reject it, dismiss it, not believe in it. So this is your warning from the divine. Do not do this, darling. Because if you do not manifest this, claim this, own it, really trust in it and believe in it, it's going to go away. Okay, like we said, this is a fire sign. They're here to stay, but only if you let them in. Because if they come knocking on your door and you don't open, they're going to go someplace else. Because they're confident, they're complete, right? They're energetic. They believe in themselves. So you have to give them a chance, and only then will they be really there for you, okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your Valentine's Day, we have the Emperor, the Empress, the World, the Sun, and the King of Cups. From Lenormand, we have the Birds, Scythe, Crossroads, the Stars, and the Garden. Okay, so darling, I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you're already coupled, okay? You're already with someone. For some, it's totally official. You're married, you're in a committed relationship, you're exclusive. For others, it's not that concrete yet, okay? You have some sort of mutual understanding with someone, you're dating, or maybe you're just friends, but a little bit more than friends, maybe friends with benefits, right? But either way, there is someone in your life, okay? You're not exactly, totally clueless as to who we're going to be talking about in this reading. There is someone specific in your heart, in your mind, in your soul right now. And darling, this Valentine's Day, you're going to get a big nod, a grand confirmation from the universe that this person really is the one for you, no matter what your doubts are right now as we speak. Because at the beginning of your spread, we have the Emperor and the Empress, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, Mars and Venus. So darling, soulmates, life partners, the one that's really meant for you. Okay, this is going to lead to something very, very committed and stable marriage for a lot of you, right? The divine partners, the divine lovers, darling. Wow. And then with the World in the middle of your spread this Valentine's Day, there's going to be an upgrade, okay? Whatever stage you are at right now, there's going to be a big leap into something else, right? A movement, because the World is the card of completions. Again, upgrades, right? Betterment, improvement, the next level. What does this mean? If you're engaged, finally this person is going to tell you that they want to set a date. Okay, if you're married, this person is going to say that they want to start a family with you, have a child. If you're not yet exclusive, they're going to ask for commitment. Okay, they're going to pledge their loyalty, their faithfulness, their devotion. If you're just friends, they're going to literally ask you to be more than that. Okay, so it's a big next level thing that's going to happen. Okay, wherever you are right now, darling, what's next? Okay, the big step, that is what you can look forward to on Valentine's Day, and it is just going to make you so happy. This is the best card in tarot, the Sun. So this Valentine's Day is going to be the best ever Valentine's Day that you've had in your life so far. A lot of joy, a lot of celebration, a lot of satisfaction, fulfillment, and again, completion with the World. And look, darling, you have 4 out of 5 major arcana. So quite literally, it's going to be major, okay? It's going to be life-defining, life-changing, right? A lot of stability. Look, emperors and empresses, they're better than kings and queens, right? Because they have an entire empire to run. It's going to feel like that for you. Okay, you're going to feel like you have this your whole life together ahead of you, right? Something really big, something really wonderful. Wow, it's just going to be so beautiful. And then with the King of Cups here, here's the thing, okay? We could be talking about a Scorpio, because the King of Cups is the card of Scorpio, or just someone who embodies this kind of energy. Whether they're a man or a woman, they're a bit intimidating, darling. That's why earlier at the beginning of your reading, I said something about your doubts, you know, some sort of fears, you know, second thoughts, because this person, whether or not they're actually a Scorpio sun, rising, or Venus, they're kind of too independent, okay? They have very strong self-worth, self-love, self-esteem. So for some of you, sometimes you feel like maybe this person doesn't need you. Maybe this person is so complete by themselves and there's no place for you in their life, even though they actually are in your life. Sometimes you feel like your presence, your energy, your contributions are unnecessary because this person is complete anyway, right? So there's some sort of doubt. But darling, this person, don't think of it that way, because here's the thing, they're complete. So they have a lot to give. They're with you because they want to be with you, not because they need you. There's no codependence. They're independent, right? It's their choice to have you in their life. So there is a lot of love and passion here, actually. And Scorpio is the ruler of the genitals, astrologically speaking. So this Valentine's Day, you can look forward to something very passionate and physical, if you know what I'm talking about, right? So again, this is going to be so beautiful when it comes to, you know, the bigger picture, where you are in your relationship, and also when it comes to the more physical and passionate part of your relationship. Now let's move on to Lenormand with the birds. This is about a couple. So yes, darling, like I said, for some of you, you're officially a couple. For others, not so official. But either way, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know, you're not 100% single and clueless as to who this person is. This person is in your life as a spouse, as a fiance, as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or as a friend with benefits, right? Something like that. This person is in your life. And again, back to the doubts, back to the fears with the scythe and crossroads here. For others, there was a breakup in the past, and maybe recently, maybe right now you're not together, because birds, this is the card of couples, but also nervousness and some sort of uncertainty, right? Something unofficial. So there was this sudden break, you know, scythe is something sudden, a sudden ending, crossroads, a departure, right? Moving away from each other. So whether that's an actual literal breakup or something more metaphorical, like again, feeling like maybe there's some sort of disconnect between the two of you. They're not as sweet. They don't need you as much, right? With the King of Cups energy. Either way, there is some doubt. But darling, this Valentine's Day, they are going to give you a grand gesture that will confirm that they really are the one for you, right? With the world. This is them offering you the key to their apartment. This is them literally on their knees, right? Offering you a ring, marriage proposal, right? That is what you can look forward to this Valentine's Day, darling. Wherever you are right now, the next level up. That is what's going to happen on Valentine's Day. And like I said, it's going to make you so happy with the sun here. And with the stars, you kind of already know what I'm talking about. Darling, whatever it is that you're hoping for, praying for, fantasizing about at this moment as we speak, that is what's going to happen. Okay? Something that you kind of have already been praying for. If you want that marriage proposal, if you want to move in together, if you want to be exclusive, go public with your relationship, that is exactly what's going to happen. But even though you're already expecting it, it's still going to feel better than you expected with the sun here, darling. It's just going to be so beautiful. And this connection, this relationship is protected. Look, she is protected by this wreath. So this is how it's going to feel, darling. Like I said, this is your soulmate, your life partner, the one that's meant for you. It's a divine connection, so it's going to be protected by the universe. This is so beautiful. And going a bit more practical, let's talk more about the practicalities of your Valentine's Day. With the garden here, you're actually gonna go out, okay? This is you having dinner, This is you going to the movies. This is you going to some party. If social distancing, if restrictions because of the pandemic are still very much present in your country, then this is you just probably going out to the rooftop, right? Doing something romantic, maybe literal garden, your backyard, your front yard. They're going to set up dinner for the two of you and propose to you right there and then in front of a few friends, maybe. All right, so this is how it's going to happen, darling, under the stars, right? Dinner under the stars, something very romantic. That is what you can look forward to, and more importantly, right, an upgrade to your relationship. So, darling, whatever doubts, whatever negativities are currently present in this relationship, that's all going to go away on Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the fourth card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your Valentine's Day. We have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, Judgment, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. From Lenormand, we have the Mountain, the Tower, the Coffin, the Stork, and the Clover. Okay, so darling, half of you are single and half of you are with someone, but either way, things are not going well for you right now. On Valentine's Day, that's all going to change, okay? With these two negative 10s here, this is the card of burden, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, this is the card of pain, right? So, either you're very much pained because you've been single for a long time, you don't know if you'll ever find the one for you, or you're in a relationship, you're with someone whom you love, but you feel like you're underappreciated, you're taken for granted, right? You feel like maybe, perhaps you're even suspecting that they're cheating on you, that they're having an affair, that there's someone else, a third party involved in the relationship. Either way, this is feeling so tired of being alone, or so tired of being unloved. This is where you are right now. But darling, this Valentine's Day, there's going to be an awakening, judgment, okay? A wake-up call from the divine, from the universe to your person. If you're single, this is the universe finally giving your soulmate, right? Your other half, the one that's meant for you, the go signal, the hint as to who you are, where you are. Okay, this is the universe finally allowing the two of you to meet. If you are with this person and they are indeed taking you for granted, right? Probably cheating on you, abusing you in some way, right? Whatever it is, darling, this is their wake-up call from the divine. They should stop, okay? Because you're not just anyone, you're the one. And you deserve to be treated better. You deserve to be loved more deeply and appreciated so much more. Okay, this is their wake-up call. This is what's going to happen, and because of that, there is this card of abundance, the 10 of Pentacles. This Valentine's Day, darling, when it comes to your love life, your romantic life, you are just going to feel so stable. Okay, this is a promise, this is a vow, a pledge from this person that they are here to stay. Okay, that they are the one. This is their, them giving you a confirmation, a commitment that they're here to stay, that they really are the right person for you, and they're going to make this work. Okay, so if you're single, again, this is the arrival of the one. Valentine's Day is going to be so shockingly beautiful for you. And if you are coupled but things are not perfect, this is them giving you an apology and a promise that they're going to treat you so much more differently, better, an improvement as to how they've been treating you, right? This is their promise, their pledge, their vow. With the Queen of Wands here, we're probably talking about an Aries, whether they're an actual Aries sun, Venus rising, or just someone who embodies that fiery, passionate, extroverted energy, someone very attractive, someone very sexy, right? And also with the Queen of Wands, this is talking about daytime, so you're probably going to do something together, like have brunch or lunch together, go shopping together. And with the sunflower here, they're probably going to get you some flowers, okay? Now, Aries, along with Scorpio, which is also here because Judgment is the card of Pluto, ruler of Scorpio. So Aries and Scorpio, darling, are the most sexual of all the zodiac signs. So what does this mean? Your Valentine's Day is going to involve something passionate and physical, okay? Whether this is reconciliation or, you know, that first day thing that turns out to be so much more. This is what you're going to experience. Or maybe it's just the energy. You know, when this person comes into your life or when this person reconciles with you, there's just going to be that very strong physical, passionate energy between the two of you, this sexual, magnetic energy, right, that you're going to feel on Valentine's Day. But either way, Scorpio and Aries energy, very sexual, very attractive, very sexy, right? So that's something that's going to come towards your life on Valentine's Day. And darling, look, you have 3 10s here, and actually 5 if we're going to count this as 2, this 20 as 2 10s. So look, you have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, this Judgment card, and then the 10 of Pentacles. So darling, this is fulfillment, right? And I mean, you chose the 10 of Cups, so this is completion, right? This really is the one that's meant for you. 10s are endings and fulfillments and completion. So if you're single, this is the ending to that singlehood, that singledom, that loneliness. And if indeed you are suffering this relationship, then this is the ending of all the darkness and the sadness, right? And the fulfillment of something else, something so much better. So your Valentine's Day is going to be major. Now for the other cards, for the other piles, their Lenormand were like additional messages to their tarot spread. For you, it's just a reiteration. It's just an echoing, mirroring, because with the Mountain and the Tower here, the Mountain is the card of suffering, challenges, and the Tower is the card of isolation, loneliness. So again, it's just like the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Either you're tired of being single, of being alone, of not being with your soulmate, or you're hurt and you're tired by this painful relationship that you're currently suffering from right now. But that's all going to end, because the Judgment and the Coffin are the same. Again, Scorpio energy, right? Death, transformation, ending with the Coffin. Whatever is dark will end and the sun will rise and shine again in this connection in your romantic life. Again, a wake-up call, an awakening, right? A transformation, an improvement. And speaking of improvement, an upgrade, right? The stork is all about migration, an upgrade, flying, right? Going to the next level, an improvement. And then the 10 of Pentacles is obviously an improvement from these other 10s that are all about pain, the 10 of Swords, and burden, the 10 of Wands. And darling, with the Queen of Wands mirrored by Clover. Again, this is all about flowers, right? Flowers in the literal and the metaphorical sense. Flowers literally is in you going out for lunch, you know, where there are flower beds and whatever in front of you, them giving you a bouquet of flowers. But also flowers are all about an offering of apology or a declaration of love, right? Of how they feel, a confession of something beautiful. So this is what you're going to feel. And again, with the daytime, right? So you're going to either meet while you're out on Valentine's Day, like for brunch with your friends, or they're going to invite you to have lunch with them. You're going to meet in the daytime, okay? You're going to do something together and it's just going to be beautiful, okay? And the Clover is also the card of luck, darling, right? Like the Queen of Wands, the most playful and light-hearted of all of the queens. So all of this heavy energy, the Mountain, challenges, pain, with the 10 of Swords, it's all going to transform with this wake-up call from the divine, from the universe. It's going to improve, right? And it's just going to feel light with the Queen of Wands, and lucky and just perfect, right? Divine timing with Clover here. So darling, a lot of endings and transformations and completions and fulfillment this Valentine's Day, okay? Whatever is bad will transform into something brighter and beautiful. Look out for Aries and Scorpio energy, because they are going to be the one for you, okay? They're coming for you this Valentine's Day, and just something so beautiful is going to manifest itself in your romantic life. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.